That fact is certainly not lost on Gerrit and the rest, who love to put on a real show, and this time they have to do it with another brand new event called Conan's Wheel. It's a knockout competition to see who can reach the red zone first by pushing their opponent around the capstan. Colin Cox is one of the first to go.
Well, I've got Badenhorst first, so we're going to have a good time. Maybe it's like the Springboks versus the All Blacks, New Zealand versus South Africa, right from the start. Hopefully it'll be a different result.
Talking about the All Blacks, this is one event which I'll bet the rugby star Jonah Lomu would be brilliant at. Weight and explosive strength is what it's all about, and it's the best of three pushes. Well, it's a former junior Springbok who's away first. Cox putting up some resistance, but it looks as though this one is going to be 1-0 to South Africa. Badenhorst anxious to get it over and done with quickly, and Cox wondering what he must do to stem the tide. That's our next two waiting in the wings. Round two, and again Gerrit destroying Colin's effort. It was so quick. Cox was shaking his head. He didn't really know what hit him out there. Bill and Heinz up next, and that picture is deceptive because the Englishman was blotting out Ollesch, but the German is much, much bigger than Bill Pittuck. A Northampton man, I think he's going to find this just as tough as Colin Cox did. This seems to be an event where body weight is giving a big advantage, but Bill Pittuck, well, I was about to say he was going well, but that was a massive effort from Ollesch. First blood to Germany. Bill has to dig in now on that right-hand side. He needs a superhuman effort now. Heinz with the slight advantage, but Bill Pittuck is really giving this one everything he's got. Heinz just digging in as well, trying to pour on the pressure. It looks as though he's going to take him again. That would mean a place in the final for Heinz Ollesch, and Colin Cox will face Bill for the third and fourth places.
Heinz, in this sort of heat, did you want to finish that contest as soon as possible?
Yeah, I want to do it. And I think if I win that against Gerrit, then I'm sure in the final.
That final will come after the battle for third place between two men who should be quite evenly matched. The grip is so difficult in the sand for the feet, but both men leaning on the bar. That's Kay, Colin's girlfriend, and I think he probably got the message. He's going towards his first win in this event, and that is going to give him a big boost. The temperature rising all the time, and Bill contemplating what he needs to do next. Well, it's Bill who's taken the early initiative this time. That bar is looking perilously close to the throat on both men. Bill's about halfway there. He's keeping the pressure on. Oh, and Colin's had enough. That is a victory for Bill after a grueling bout, but at what cost? He looks absolutely wrecked. No sign of Bill for the third bout. But it's just been announced. Pittuck concedes, so Colin will get the third place. And there's a bit of concern by the doctors for Big Bill. He's taken a real battering. Cox is on 4 points, Bill on 6 after this event. It all looks over in terms of who goes through to the final.
Come on, guys!
Colin, though, still a real sportsman, giving these guys every encouragement. At worst, Gerrit will be on 10 points after this event and Heinz on 9, so there's no way they can be overtaken for the qualifying spots. They're not going to make it easy for each other, though. Gerrit is heading towards victory. He takes it, and he's going to enjoy it. Well, Colin's still clapping for both of them. Bill Pittuck still with the doctors, but we understand he's okay, so on to the second bout. Oh, and Gerrit just storms through that one. 2-0 and maximum points. Badenhorst is in awesome form.
So Gerrit gets his second win in the competition. Heinz Ollesch is close behind, but it wasn't easy getting there.
Heinz, a little surprised at how powerful Gerrit was today?
Yeah, I don't know what happens, but I think it was the start, and I moved backward and backward, and I think that was the problem.
Was heavier than me, but I think the year I played prop forward helped me a lot. You know that little shove? When you start off, you just straighten. When you straighten, you got a guy on the back foot. That's the time you had to throw in the ball. So
You don't fancy taking out rugby again?
no. That's too hard. I'm too old and this soft now.
Believe me, he's still pretty fit, and he's dominating this week's competition with Heinz Ollesch, who is heading towards his first.
Thanks for tuning in to World's Strongest Man on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can catch all the up-to-date information, and stay tuned on how strong and pretty I am, obviously. Don't miss it.